Well, 50 years ago today, people here in Mississippi were just becoming aware of the devastation that had happened during the last couple of days from Hurricane Camille.
That's right, and Walt Grayson talked with a historian about the lasting effects from Hurricane Camille. What'd you find out, Matt?
Well, I found out that Camille came in as a surprisingly strong storm, and the effects of it are really kind of hard to measure because Katrina hit 36 years later and sort of blurred the line between the two storms.
Simpson, the head of the Miami Weather Service, said, I didn't know whether I was dealing with a large tornado or a small hurricane.
Well, it doesn't make much difference what you call it. Tornado-force winds around the eye of a hurricane are still as destructive, no matter their name. And Charles Sullivan with the Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College at Perkinston says the immediate effects of Camille are obvious. Damage everywhere, and services like water, phones, and power pretty much available nowhere. But what about the long-lasting effects?
They didn't learn their lesson. It's very difficult to talk about the lasting effects of Camille because Katrina overshadowed it so greatly. It destroyed a lot of the homes along the beach and all of that, and they came back and then they built them up again and they New Jerseyized the coast again. They call it New Jerseyization because New Jersey's done a lot of that. Buildings side by side facing the Atlantic and they get smashed. I don't think there was a space left from Camille when Katrina wiped it all out in 2005.
Historian Charles Sullivan wrote the book on coast hurricanes, literally, in his Hurricanes of the Mississippi Gulf Coast, 3 Centuries of Destruction. His conclusion, after studying not only Camille and the overshadowing Katrina and the other storms in a nutshell, is this.
You're going to build on the sand, you're going to get taken out. That's all it is to it. It's going to happen. It's not like it may happen, it is going to happen.
After Camille, and then in particular Katrina, the coast built back and is still building back stronger with stricter building codes and with an eye toward getting the infrastructure above storm height. So the question is, will we have built back strong enough? That's the lingering effect of Camille compounded by Katrina. The challenge, are we ever prepared enough? Yeah, I distinctly remember the damage from Katrina in particular. Like Camille, it was like Camille, except Camille was sort of in a compact little area, whereas Katrina, the damage from it stretched from Pearlington on the Pearl River all the way over to, well, for all affecting purposes, all the way over to Pensacola. So it was just such a huge storm. So how do you get ready for something like that, other than just get out of the way of it?
Well, we felt it here.
Yeah.
I mean, we felt those winds knocked out our power and everything. So,
Miss Joe hadn't let me live that down yet.
No, that was a storm.
Because I think the same thing happened, because I lived here during